Hello, Nina Pereira here from ninapereira.com. Welcome to today's CEO Girl Chat. Today we're going to be talking about how to create a story with your social media to bring in more fans and sales. Okay, so if you can see me, hear me, go ahead and comment below. I'm just going to do a quick peek before we dive into to make sure I am live and I'm not sideways, because the other day I was sideways. Okay, yep, I am in the group. Okay, so welcome to today's CEO Girl Chat. Go ahead and comment below where you are tuning in from. I'd like to see where you are tuning in from live. Hi Gina, how are you? Okay, so today I'm going to talk about using your social media to create a story about what you're doing in the business and showing what you're doing rather than spamming your audience. It is super important that you show what you're doing, because that helps to develop a relationship with your audience. And a lot of times somebody will add you on Facebook and they will just go ahead and they'll say hi, but then they'll immediately want to sell you something. That's not how it works. And I'm sure you've had that all happen to you before. That's not how you develop a relationship with people online, and that's not how they're going to start buying from you. You have to, if you want to go ahead and message them, say hi, that's great, that's awesome, that's perfect, you should do that. On Messenger you can also wave to people, so I like doing that. I think that's a really cool feature that they have now. You're watching from California, awesome. I was born in California, so I love California. Yes, Gina. Okay, so we'll talk a little bit more about this and talk about how you can really ramp up your social media and make it work for you. So, yeah, so you need to create a story. You need to show what you're doing. And I know, Gina, you have been doing a really great job so far. You're talking about, I think you posted about a San Francisco post. And how much you love San Francisco, so that is amazing. So yes, you need to interweave where you're from, what city you're living in, so people can get to know you. You need to talk about yourself and your experiences and how that relates to what you're selling. So for coaching, that works a lot, because you can talk about your experiences and what you've learned and how you're applying that in your day-to-day life. And then people can start to vibe with you and start, to know what you're about, what you're doing, and how you can help that person. So in a couple of other videos, I think in one of the first videos of the CEO Girl Chats, I was talking about, before you even start doing that with the social media and your marketing, is you need to write down in your journal all the reasons why you're amazing, all the reasons why you're credible, and why, what makes you, what are your selling points. And then you can start taking that and interweaving that into your social media. But it's not it's more like background for yourself. It's more of a mindset thing, what makes me credible to talk about this, what makes me an expert, what sets me apart from the competition, and just write all that out, what makes me amazing and what makes me, credible to do that. Okay, so going back to your social media story. So if you are opening up an online shop, or you are opening up a physical store or a physical location, you need to talk about it. You need to talk on your personal Facebook. You can talk about it. It's a little bit different, you have your Facebook page and you have your Facebook profile, personal profile, and that is a really good place to post and interact with your friends and your family, because they already know you. They already know you, they already like you. You already have some sort of relationship with them already. And it's with that relationship that those people will begin to they'll begin to follow you, and then they will be able to trust you as well. Okay, let me take a moment to collect my thoughts because I feel like I'm kind of rushing. So it's with this relationship that you already have a tie with that person. And then when you start sharing about it, talking about your business, talking about I'm opening up this new store, I'm gonna open up this second location, your friends and your family that are already in your network are gonna start to see that, and they're gonna follow you, and they're gonna want to cheer you on because they're already friends, friends and family, and they're gonna want to support you. Okay, so that's your current audience. So how do we grow and make your audience grow? So that's when you need to start going into Facebook groups and providing value. So whatever your expertise is in, if you have kind of just like a store like we were talking about, you can talk about what you're doing with your store. You can talk about your challenges, you can talk about what you're learning, and just provide value and interact with people online. The way I like to think about Facebook groups, it's kind of like a networking event, but way better, like 1,000 times better, because you can connect with them, you can add them too on Facebook, and then once you add them on Facebook, they can start following your story and what you're doing in your business. So Tina, if you have any questions, go ahead and comment below. I'm gonna just get a cup of water. Okay, so going back to the Facebook group, so one of the key things that I talk about in my book is when you go into Facebook groups, you kind of have to just listen first before you start sharing. So like every single day, go in the Facebook group, pick a couple of Facebook groups that you really, really like and you vibe with and the activity's good. And then just go in there and start liking other people's posts, because that's how you can start developing a relationship with people. Go ahead and like and comment, go through the feed and like and comment as many as you can. And then once you do that for a few days, then you can start posting in the Facebook group. I say it's super important to first listen, like, comment, and engage, because then once you post in the group, people will already know you. People will be like, oh yeah, that's that, chick who liked and commented on my post. I'm gonna, like and comment on her post and, engage with her too. So it's all about first developing that relationship with that person, and then throughout the group, then other people will like and comment on your post, and you'll start to develop a relationship with people. I know for me, like I have joined other online programs and they had Facebook groups with them, so then I would like and comment. I would also answer questions, and by doing that I was able to share my expertise in branding, marketing, and social media, business mindset, and by doing that I was able to get clients that way. Okay, Gina, go ahead if you have any questions, comment below. I'm gonna see if there was anything else I wanted to talk about. So share your story. Also share your story on Instagram, and you can take the same post that you put on Facebook, you can put it on Instagram, because a lot of times you have a different audience on Instagram, so that's okay if they kind of see it again. I would probably maybe just not do it on the same exact day and separate it out. And then also use Buffer. Buffer is a great tool because you can just set one posting schedule for the week, and then just as you come up with ideas or quotes or whatever, you just put them in, and then they will just be automatically scheduled. I've used a bunch of social media schedulers in the past, and I've had to like manually set the time for each and every single one of the posts, and that just sucks. So all you just have to do is just put all your posts in at once, and then it'll just start sharing info depending on how to use Instagram stories better. Yeah, Instagram stories, Facebook stories is like a whole another animal. So with the Facebook stories, I've been analyzing that, and what I see is a lot of people will kind of like put like their ads like buy one get one, and you know, like their picture of their product, but that's not fun at all. It's like, I don't want to go on Facebook stories or Instagram stories and just see like a bunch of like advertisements. I'm not going on there. Like, people are going on there, you know, for leisure, just to flip through, kind of see what their friends and family are doing, what the people that they're following are doing, but they don't want to see like a picture of like a graphic of like your products and then like, you know, buy it today. They don't want to see that. That's not what that's for. The same thing for Facebook too and Instagram. It's not like you're gonna just post buy it today, buy now, buy one get one. That's not what social media is about. So when you're using Instagram stories, you need to craft a story. That's what it is. You craft a story. You take like slices of your day, if you want to do slices of your day, and put them together, and then notification, and then at the end, if you have something that you're promoting, put that at the end of your story, so that it's like you're providing value. You're providing value in your Instagram story. You're doing that first. And then at the end, okay, if you like more information, or if you like to join my mastermind or my group coaching program, join here, and like, you know, swipe up or whatever and join. And or for more information, go in my Facebook group. But it's really important that you're doing that you're providing value. Like in the Facebook group, provide value. On your Facebook, you know, personal profiles, like get to know me, who I'm about, what my story is, and that's, you know, providing value. People get to know you, people vibe with you, people, you know, kind of like know your background and your, you know, just like your struggles too, and post about it and share how you overcome that, and that's providing value. So same thing with Instagram stories. Okay, not exactly the same, but like if you it's like a lifestyle. So if you're like a coach, you show your lifestyle, like you show what you're doing in your business. Maybe it's, you know, you're showing how like you're also a mom, and you went to this party too, and you're also doing your coaching business too, or you're meeting with clients too in real life, and you take like little snippets and you just put them in there. You can also take a little video too. So like for, say, like the CEO Girl Chat, I could do a little video on Instagram stories, like snippet, and be like, you know, come join me in my Facebook group, and do that little snippet, and then post like some pictures of where I went that day, you know, in Spain or whatever. It's just all about making it interesting so people want to follow you. And then at the end, if you want to do a little promo, that's okay. But just do not just be like promo, because people are not going to follow you. If they're friends with you on Facebook, they might even just unfollow you and not engage with you anymore, because they don't want to see that stuff anymore. So, yeah. All right, so another thing is that you have to be consistent, because if you start doing your social media and then you kind of just fall off, then it's going to be, and people start liking your stuff and start following you, but then you kind of just drop off, then it's going to be really hard to bring that, you know, it's going to be hard to bring up the engagement back again. So you have to be really consistent with what you're doing. Also, in my book, I talk about how master 1 to 2, if you're just starting on social media to use for your business, master 1 to 2 accounts first. Master those 2 social media accounts, get them going, get a system going, get a routine going, be consistent. And once you master those, you have a system, you know, like every week or every 2 weeks, I'm gonna buffer all of my Facebook posts, and I'm gonna buffer all of my Twitter posts, and then that's ready, that's done, and every single day I'm going through my news feed and I'm commenting and I'm engaging, because you have to go through your news feed and you have to comment and engage with your friends and family or the people that follow you, so that they can come back and they can engage on your posts too and get to know who you are, what you do. Once you have your system down for 1 to 2 accounts, then go on to the next thing. Tackle Instagram, then tackle, you know, the stories, but don't try and do it all at once. Like if you're just starting out, because then it's gonna be way too much. You're gonna drive yourself nuts. So just focus on quality first, quality over quantity of the accounts. Focus on getting that system down. Focus on getting your story down. Also, if you want to do quotes, inspirational quotes with text, do that. Focus on getting those down and then move on to the next account. But just make sure you're consistent first with one place, then move on. Okay? Alright, so I think that's everything I wanted to say today in our little CEO Girl chat. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to be popping in every single day, Monday through Friday, to provide lots of value for you guys. And you are allowed to promote in the group. This is your area to practice, to connect with other people, to, like I said, to engage with other people. And yeah, and this is a place for us to really support each other in our business and lift each other up so that we can grow and live the life of our dreams. Okay, guys? All right, I will see you guys on Monday. Yeah, unless I decide to pop in again. But okay, Gina, it was so great to see you. All right, thank you so much. All right, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.